Hey everyone, it's Kyle with Case and Kyle at Royal LePage, and today we are going to look at the market update for the month of February. So let's jump into the numbers. All right, starting in Hamilton, we saw the average sale price go from $777,000 up by 31.8% to $1,024,000. So this is the first time Hamilton has reached over the $1 million mark for the average sale price. Now, I thought this was going to come later on in the year, but we've already seen it here in February with another big year of increases in the price. And we saw the number of new listings do a bit of a reversal this month. So in the past couple of months, we've seen that the number of new listings compared to last year was quite a bit lower. But in Hamilton this month, we saw it go from 984 new listings last year up to 1,051 new listings. So this is a good sign that we're starting to see more inventory come onto the market. All right, now looking at Burlington, we saw the average sale price go from $1,052,000 up by 31%. So another big year for Burlington to $1,338,000. So like Hamilton, it's had the exact same percentage increase. But we saw the number of new listings drop a little bit, whereas Hamilton, we saw it go up a little bit. So we saw it go from 378 down to 351. All right, finishing off in Oakville, we saw something a little different happen in Oakville compared to Burlington and Hamilton. We still saw the average sale price go from $1,600,000 up by 16.5% to $1,865,000. So this is still a big increase, but not nearly as big as what we saw in Hamilton and in Burlington. And I may sound like a broken record, but hit the playlist down below to see my previous market update videos, and I've talked about this before, is that Oakville is significantly more expensive than the other two cities. So therefore, we're seeing less and less people able to afford it, therefore the prices are pushed up at a slower rate than the other two. Now, the number of new listings, similar to Burlington, dropped once again from 387 down to 321. All right, so what does all of this really mean? We saw in my previous market update video that things were getting worse and we're still seeing continued prices rising. But the good news is, and what we're seeing out there in many different listings that we've had and helping buyers buying properties, we are seeing the market starting to level off. We specifically saw this more so in Burlington and Hamilton, whereas if you look at the previous video from last month, you'll see that the average sale price is very similar, whereas we've seen a bigger increase in Hamilton once again on the upward trajectory, but where Oakville and Burlington are starting to level off, which I believe we will see very soon in Hamilton as well. And this means that more and more inventory is coming onto the market, and a lot of buyers are starting to get fatigued. So they're deciding, you know what, I'm gonna hold off. They're getting tired of losing bidding wars. And this is a good thing for the market as a whole, to start seeing things level off, as it is not good and sustainable for the market to continue to increase at this rate. With that being said, it is still a very hot market, and it depends on the type of home you're looking for. We have found in our experience with working with buyers and sellers that a lot of newer homes, somewhere around 30 or 40 years or less, tend to still be quite hot properties, whereas properties that are maybe 50 or 60 years or older tend to be a little slower. Now, this is not an exact science, but it's a trend we're starting to see throughout the market right now. On March 2nd, we saw the Bank of Canada increase its interest rates for the first time since October of 2018 to 0.5%. This will have an impact on the market both short term and longer term. So in the short term, we'll see a lot of buyers who are already pre-approved at the old interest rate try to get into the market and buy a house now, which might cause a little bit of a spike and maybe a little bit of a frenzy over the next month or so. But in the coming months, we'll probably see the prices continue to level off. This will have a small impact, not a huge impact, but it will help as the prices have already started to level off, and this will help contribute to continuing this trend, which is good to help stabilize the market. We'll have to monitor what happens over the next several months, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all future market update videos. And be sure to follow us on Instagram at Case and Kyle Team and on Facebook at Case and Kyle. And I'll talk to you next time.